What's up, everyone? I'm the one, the only Comic Outlaw. Yes, indeedy. One of the greatest villains who have ever touched down on the YouTube channel is back. Yes. And we've been going over toys, and one thing that's always classic, in the hearts of boys is Hot Wheels. Check it out. I found me some Batman Hot Wheels, and I got a little bonus right here. And if you watch my channel, which so few of you do, you'll know that I'm a big Batman fan. I love the villains. I love Batman. I've always watched the cartoons, the series. I've seen the Adam West one. I've seen all the movies. You know, I've been through Batfleck. But you know what? If Ben had a better script, he would have knocked the shit out of that. Just throwing that out there. I think you guys crap on him too much. I think he was a decent Batman. And I think had he been given a little more better material, you know. But hey, at least he wasn't George Clooney. That was a horrible movie. But at any rate, we're going to open these up and, you know, I have a few Hot Wheels. I will be going over my other Hot Wheels. I've always loved Hot Wheels. And, you know, I saw these, you know, price was right, a few bucks here and there. And we might as well, you know, open them up. Batman is, anyone that reads Batman knows that he's had a cabaret of cars, helicopters, planes, boats, submarines. I think he paid for the Justice League satellite thing. But he's had everything. I mean, for God's sake, he has an electronic dinosaur in his cave, a giant penny, a big card. I mean, there's nothing that Batman can't have. I mean, Batman's greatest power, besides his mind and his will to live, is just his unlimited exhaust of money. Sheesh. Damn him. But anyways, he is not the only one that's had a few cars over the years. The Joker's had a few mobiles. Catwoman's had a few bikes. Penguin as well. This one has a Gotham City PD car in it. But a lot of stuff has changed over the years. The planes have kind of changed. The look, I mean, Batman's first car was some old beater with his face right on the front of it, you know, with the mask and everything. So the Batmobile has kind of really evolved. It kind of took shape, though, really around, like, I would like to say around the early 80s, when it really started mattering. The Tim Burton movie kind of blew everything out of the water, and the Batmobile was an essential part of every Batman thing. Well, you know what, I'm not going to just say Tim Burton. I'm going to say the Batman television show as well, with Adam West, because that was the first time that I fell in love with the Batmobile. That Batmobile was my Batmobile for the longest time. That and the Superpowers Batmobile. I remember that one too. I'm going way back. Look it up. Google it, because I ain't going to teach you everything. I ain't your daddy. At least till the paternity test come through. So I ain't having it. Now, I can sit here and preach the good word of Batman and the Batmobile all day. And if I ever come across one of them Batman sweet ass old school Adam West cars by collection, I guarantee you I'll be opening that up. But without further ado, let's just pop the top. Alright, let's see. I haven't really bought a whole pack like this before, so we're gonna see what we're in for. Alright, first things first. Let's just get the key to the city. I'm not screwing around anymore. So you check it out. You can see the back. You know, simple box design. Now Batman has had just as much costume changes as he had Batmobiles, Batcopters, and everything else. One of the most notable things that I would love to find is the elusive Bat Band. But let's just pull these out so we can check them out. Boom. Okay. First one is the Batcopter. Put that right there for now. And it sort of turns. I mean, well, these are stiff. They're fresh out the box. Check it out. It's cool. It's from, like, I would say like the 2007s, 2010s. right around there. Not bad. Now the Batmobile I wasn't too crazy about. I got a few other ones that I'll be doing a show about. This one's the split window Batmobile, where Robin's on one side and Batman's on the other. And I think this was a time where someone else was Batman. I think it was Grayson for a while. But it is interesting. It's cool. But it's just not my Batmobile. But it is pretty cool. And we have a Gotham car. Gotham PD. How many of these do you think Joker flips over a week? Wayne Tech's fronting the bill for that. That's probably why Batman's in such a grumpy mood. He has to pay for half the shit he destroys. He's like, I'm gonna get Batman where it counts. I'm gonna hit him in the pocketbook. Oh, I love this car right here. This is all gangster. This is the Penguin car. Look at that. Check that out. Oh man, the Penguin just exudes class. Yeah, he's a big fat guy with an umbrella, smokes cigars, and some iterations like eating raw fish. But man, that guy knows how to swang. He got swagger, son. Swagger. Some of you old people know nothing about. Plus, he always pays on time. I've done a few jobs for him in multiverse to multiverse, and man, that guy, he's a thief of his word. And this is all pimp right here. The Joker mobile. Classic. Oh, classic. Look at that. You gotta love the detail they put in these. And Joker's had a few cars. This actually looks like the car from Batman Beyond. Batman Brave and the Bold. Sorry, I messed up there. Except it doesn't have his face in front. Batman Brave and the Bold is actually worth watching. Very campy. People always say that it's campy, but it's just a lot of fun. And sometimes, you have your serious Batman, you have your serious Joker, and that's awesome. I love that. You're in a mood for a great story, but sometimes you just want to have a little fun with it. And I think that's the problem with a lot of these DC movies is you forgot that it's supposed to be fun too. Like Heath Ledger's Batman, the Batman Begins series, it had a little fun in it. But this, it seems like they're sucking the fun out of it. Like, I'm not a big Superman fan, but what they did to him was just kind of eh. The whole Batman, Superman thing was just kind of eh. Stop making them more than what they're supposed to be. They're who they are for a reason. Just saying. You don't take the Bible and be like, all right, we're going to redo it. We're going to make Jesus Christ a devil worshiper. They're never going to see that coming. You just don't. You don't take the Mona Lisa and pencil a Hitler mustache on there. There's some things you just don't change. That's why the movies weren't popular. Just throwing that out there from someone that's loved them their whole life. Make it entertaining. Just make a movie for us. We'll always be there for it, man. But anyways, that's my little rant. A lot of these fine vehicles will be found in different comic books. I love the Joker mobile. Like, Joker always seems to come up with something. Even back in the superpower days, he had his own mobile. He had a mobile in the Tim Burton series that came out. And, it always seems like Joker gets a lot of attention. So did the Penguin. The Penguin got a few cars, The second Batman Returns movie, he had a giant duck, which was morbidly awesome. And Danny DeVito was the Penguin. That was just poetry. But anyways, let's just open this up here. Hot Wheels, Batplane from the animated series. Oh my God, your boy loves the animated series. This planet's animated series. See, I came from a planet a lot like yours, except certain things didn't happen. Like Kennedy was never assassinated, for example. That's just one of the few things. Al Gore actually won in our world. But, a lot of the things are similar like the animated series. And this, oh man, I was so happy when I found this just lying there saying, Bobby. The Batplane. Yes, check that out. Just like in the movies. This is cool. I love the Batplane, the Tim Burton movie. Like, I've always thought the Batplane was cool, but this one in the animated series just did it for me. It was just all kinds of awesome. They kind of carried the same shape through the Justice League cartoons too. Like, I recommend that whole block. The Batman, the Superman, the Justice League Unlimited. It was so wonderful. It's really worth watching. And this is just pure classic. I love the stand they put. That stand is just cool. You don't have to mess with it. It's perfectly placed, and it's just diecast. It's really cool. I love Hot Wheels. They always do a good job when they put their minds to actually doing something like this. I recommend getting all this. I picked this up for $2 on sale. I picked this up for I think 80 cents. So, you know, if you like me, you love your Batman stuff, worth the money. Really cool. Hot Wheels is just dynamite. It's always been there. It's just one of those creature comforts for an outlaw on the run. And this is the Comic Outlaw. And you guys like what you see, just let us know. Hit us up. We're going to be dropping more stuff, hopefully soon. And as always, I will catch you on the flip side.